My mom sold my house while I was on vacation to pay off my sister's $214,000 debts. When I came back, I wasn't supposed to come home early. My flight back was originally scheduled for Friday, but a storm was rolling in over the Mediterranean, and the airline offered an earlier return. I took it mostly because the villa felt too quiet for a solo vacation and partly because something inside me felt uneasy. When I landed and dragged my suitcase through my quiet neighborhood, nothing seemed strange. But the moment I stepped onto my street, I froze. There was a moving truck outside my house. Men carrying boxes. A couple strangers standing in my doorway, talking to my mother. My heart punched my ribs. "Mom," I said, breathless. She turned around slowly. Her face went pale. "Assad, you came early." I stared at her, then at the couple, then at the boxes that I recognized as my own. "Mom, what's going on?" The woman stepped forward politely, looking confused. "We're the new owners. Your mother told us you'd already moved out." My throat dried. "New owners?" my voice cracked. "Mom, tell me this is a joke." She closed her eyes. "Assad, please, try to stay calm." I had no choice. No choice. I stepped closer. "You sold my house, my house." She swallowed hard. "Your sister, she was drowning in debt. $214,000. The bank was about to take her kids. I had to save her." My mind went blank. For a second, I genuinely couldn't feel my legs. "You sold my house, without even telling me," I whispered. "It happened fast," she said defensively. "Your house was the only thing valuable enough. Your sister would have ended up in jail." I laughed, broken, shaky. "Mom. I worked for 12 years to buy this house. I skipped meals to save money. I lived in a one-room apartment for 6 years. And you sold it for her. She's your sister. And I'm your son." My voice echoed across the street. The moving men stopped, watching silently. The betrayal. I had always known Mom favored my sister, Alina. She was the precious one, the fragile one, the girl who made impulsive decisions, married the wrong man, quit jobs, borrowed money she couldn't return, cried her way out of consequences. But I never imagined Mom would take everything from me for her. "Where do I even live now?" I demanded. "You can stay with me," Mom said softly. "Just until you get back on your feet." "Back on my feet?" I shouted. "You kicked my legs out from under me." The couple began apologizing awkwardly, saying they had already signed the documents, made the transfers, they were moving in today. Everything was legal. Everything was final. Mom had forged my signature. The aftermath. I didn't go to my mother's house. I booked a cheap hotel and stayed there, shaking in anger. Alina didn't call. Not even one message. The next morning, Mom texted, "Don't be dramatic. Family sacrifices for each other." I blocked her number. By the third day, Mom came to the hotel, pounding on the door, crying that I had broken the family. I opened the door, but I didn't let her inside. "I'm filing charges," I said coldly. Her face collapsed. You wouldn't do that. I'm your mother. You stopped being my mother the day you sold my home like it was old furniture." She fell to her knees, sobbing. "Assad, please. Your sister would have died. Then she should have learned from her mistakes," I snapped. "Not destroyed my life to fix hers." The truth comes out. A week later, a lawyer friend helped me uncover something even more shocking. Alina didn't owe 214,000. She owed 57,000. My mother had exaggerated the amount to justify selling my house. The rest of the money, hundreds of thousands, had gone into paying off Alina's shopping loans, paying for her luxury car, clearing her husband's gambling bills, a down payment for a new house for Alina. They had robbed me. Together. Confrontation. I showed up at Mom's house with the documents in hand. They were sitting comfortably on the sofa, Mom, Alina, and her husband eating biryani as if life was perfect. I placed the papers on the table. You didn't save Alina. You just rewarded her for ruining her life again, I said quietly. And you destroyed mine in the process. Alina rolled her eyes. Oh please, Assad. You're being dramatic. You're single, no family, why do you even need a house? Her words hit me like a slap. Mom added, you're strong. You can build again. She can't. I nodded slowly. I understand now. And I walked out. But I didn't walk away. The consequence. 2 months later, police arrived at Mom's house with warrants. Forgery. Property fraud. Identity theft. My mother cried and begged as they handcuffed her. Alina screamed, accusing me of ruining their lives. I didn't say a word. Everything I had filed was legal. Everything was documented. The law took care of the rest. Where I am now. With the compensation and penalties they owed me, I bought another house, smaller, simpler, but mine. I didn't attend their court hearings. I didn't answer their messages. I didn't forgive them. But I did find peace. Sometimes, blood isn't family. Sometimes, family is the people who don't break you to save someone else. My mother and sister chose their path. And I finally chose mine.